Okay, so my apologies on behalf of EC1 and his stream, and a big fuck you to YouTube or whoever decided to copyright that bullshit. Ugh, what a shame. Can't have no fun no more. Anyways, I'm going to make this an open panel stream for anybody who would like to talk about this game coming up between, the Chiefs and the Eagles. Now, before I get into my thoughts and feelings and comments about this whole Super Bowl jazz, I really want to say to Washington, not really so much good game, just you just got your ass beat. You just got 55 points literally hung on your fucking heads, and you guys deserved every bit of it for talking all types of shit all fucking week. We had to hear it. We just sat back. We just kept proceeding. So I was like, all right, you say you're going to do this with us. You say you're going to do this to us. I mean, look at you guys just over there celebrating, like crazy. And I said this in the last Hide Win a Champ podcast episode that we were on together. They ran their mouths all fucking week. For anybody who's saying that, Washington had a good season or Washington wasn't even expecting to be there, don't fall for the bait. They really were talking all sorts of mess. All these cockroach fans that are saying that jazz, that's just a scapegoat. It's a coping mechanism. It's just a poor excuse for why you got 55 hung up on your head. That's the most in championship game history, AFC or NFC. In NFL history, they got that hung on their heads. Washington, you should be ashamed of yourselves for how you conducted yourselves coming into the game and the lack of preparation that it all came down with. Like, you guys were not ready. Like I said before the game, even on High with the Champ podcast, you were just happy to be there. I could honestly say you put more focus on the Lions than you did versus us. Like, you had to beat that number one team, supposed number one team in the NFC. They were only number one because of the seeding. Let's call a spade for spade. If we had to go to Detroit, we would have beat their ass. Man, I told freaking Big Simple, like, why'd you have to duck us in the first round? As soon as the playoffs started, I was like, man, you guys literally ducked us. And then you guys go on and win 2 in a row in the playoffs just like we did. And guess what? You still had to come to Philly. You still had to go through us. You still had to go through us. And what happened once you played Detroit? You got to Philly. You got spanked in every way, shape, or form. It was excellent. It was fucking excellent. Let's see. Coping mechanism, yes. They try to cope, bro. Fact is, Washington fucked around and found out. Yeah, they did. Philly didn't exactly give Washington that much to prep for. I mean, we've seen them like, I don't know, 2 times already coming into that game. We're rivals. They should know what we're like. We definitely know what they're like. I mean, if we're going to be real about our offense in game 2, they were happy. They were so happy to beat us. Kenny Pickett was pretty much either going to AJ Brown or, probably screening somewhere. Who knows? Like, it was like we gave out vanilla play calling versus Washington in game 2. It was so vanilla. It was so predictable as far as the offense goes. and then sprinkle in a run like once every fucking 8 plays because we went away from Saquon Barkley the entire rest of the game. It's so much better to know that Jalen Hurts is in this entire game as opposed to game 2. It's so much better. You see what having a starting quarterback the entire game can do for you. Isn't that right, Washington? Yeah, we beat the number 1 defense. It's like what Joey Shake said. That defense would not have to be on the field that long if Kenny Pickett could sustain drives. I'm sorry to break it to you, Washington. You didn't beat a number 1 defense that day. And plus, CJ was, he was out that game. They had to eject him for shit talking, healthy shit talking. It was the most absurd crap I've ever heard in my life. And the fact that we hung 55 on these Bulls as revenge for the bullshit that was put out there. Man, I was proud of my boys. Last Sunday. It was excellent. Like, I really was pushing for them to go for a 50 burger. And god damn it, Will Shipley. Man, he said, nah. He said, I'm going to get my touchdown. Give me my first NFL touchdown. And it happened in the fucking postseason. Just like Quignon's first interception in the postseason versus the Packers. Yeah. Everybody's getting their first in the postseason. So shout out to everybody for doing their thing and making sure that Washington paid the price for hanging their bullshit on the Rocky statue. I'm kind of low-key daring the Chiefs to do it so that we can get a guaranteed win in the Super Bowl. I know Big D is going to be like, oh, well, nothing's guaranteed. No, don't be politically correct for once. What's going on, William Koza? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's see, I missed some comments here. Daniel, Jared, what's going on, fellas? I'm pretty sure some other people will be joining us soon. Yeah, even though Shipley got, tracked down from behind with Washington's pathetic attempt to keep us under 50 points, he was still able to get a 5-yard touchdown or whatever it was. I think Shipley had 72 yards on that run. And then he had a 5-yard touchdown or whatever. Ooh wee. But what a day that Saturday, what a day that Sunday was. Everybody was lit. Gilly the Kid was lit. Everybody and their mama was lit in Philly. When we spank a team like that, fans are going to try to, look at our fans and just be like, oh man, these Eagles fans, they're so annoying. They're so obnoxious. Oh my God. Oh man, I can't wait till we get a ring. Can I get a wrench? Can I get a blue wrench? Yeah, I got you. Give me 1 second. I gotta go to the YouTube side of things. I will be right back. I gotta go on commercial break while I give him a wrench.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for chicken.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, it's time for a feast. Eat a 90-piece bucket, you can tell.
He's been to Clucking Bell. The chicken is a bird with a tiny brain.
So we assume he doesn't feel any pain. We shrink their heads and we breed them fast. 6 wings, 40 breasts, and then they're gassed.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, we're psychotic crazy.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, factory farming's insane.
We denied it all before our stock price fell. Come down to Clucking Bell.
Clucking Bell! If you enjoy it, the chicken didn't die in vain.
All right, my guy, you're all set. I got you the blue wrench. Shout out to you for being a loyal supporter. Now, uh, I guess let's talk about this Chiefs and Eagles game for the first time since, oh, I don't know, last season. How do I feel about the Chiefs now? They're barely skating by. It seems like almost every week since the season has started, they've been barely getting by the skin of their teeth. And we've got guys like Nick Wright who are constantly praising this team no matter what because they're ball sucking fucking fanboys of their teams. He had the nerve to say that the Chiefs can't get blown out, but yet they're not blowing out anybody on their end. What's up, Jordan? How you doing? I'm so sick of the Chiefs. I think throughout the entire duration of my YouTube career on here, I've expressed an outright hatred for the Chiefs. I think you guys know how much I hate the Chiefs. It doesn't need no explanation. People want to call Andy Reid Benedict Arnold for leaving the Eagles and then going to the Chiefs. What about Taylor Swift? What about that bitch? She literally went from being an Eagles fan to being a Chiefs fan because of her ugly ass boyfriend that fucking mustache is horrible looking. Ugh. Oh, shout out to you, Lil Perk. Never heard of you. I've never seen you in this chat before, but shout out to you, man. Hit that like button. We getting new people up in here in different area codes. Area code. Shout out to you. What's good, unknown? Bro, I had a nightmare that the Lions won a 0. Hey, but at least you woke up. You're alive. The Eagles are in the Super Bowl. You woke up. So reality hit you real quick. We all hate the Chiefs, bro. We all hate the Chiefs. You said worse than Benedict Arnold. Who would you say, in your opinion, is worse than Benedict Arnold as far as traitor status? Because this bitch, Taylor Swift, has switched from the Eagles to a Chief. I hate to say that she's from our home state, but she ain't from our hometown. That's something I am glad for. I'm definitely am proud that she ain't from my city. She's not from my city. I think she's from Allentown or something like that. Anyway, she's a hoe. She's a hoe. I said that she's a hoe. Ho! Fuck Taylor Swift. Fuck Travis. Caitlin Clark. Oh my God, no. You just had to be friends with this bitch. You literally had to be friends with this bitch. I hear that Caitlin Clark is on her side too. And the Chiefs. And I really like Caitlin Clark and everything, but oh God. It's just bad news. It was kind of like, a fucking knife to my heart right there. How could you like the Chiefs though? Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't stand the Chiefs. I can't stand the Chiefs. Liz Gillies is from New York. New Jersey. Let's see. We have beaten the Chiefs before last season. Yes, in the regular season. We can beat them again. And they had a fluke win in the Super Bowl 2 years ago. Let's get to that part. Let's dive right into that. The defensive coordinator is obviously nowhere near as good as this one's. We're talking about Sean Desai. Sean Desai was last season. We're talking about Jonathan Gannon versus Vic Fangio. Massive, massive difference. Jonathan Gannon, if you remember, it's not much of a difference, but it's a big difference between him and Vic Fangio. These two coordinators don't blitz often. Well, actually, Vic Fangio blitzes slightly more. I think Vic Fangio is better prone to adjustments. That is the bigger difference. although they do not blitz a lot, if you see something that is wrong with your defense, Vic Fangio is going to fix it. And what's going on, Jarrell? Vast difference from Jonathan Gannon and Vic Fangio. Massive difference. Massive difference. He's the Broncos fan, isn't he? Yeah, you're a Broncos fan. And Jarrell's a Broncos fan. Same as Phillies Royals World Series in '98. Yeah. But our offense doesn't have the benefit it had 2 years ago of opponents not knowing the match. We actually did our homework this time. And I'm glad Nick Sirianni is starting to, kind of grow up a little bit. Yeah, he was a little immature at sometimes, but we embraced the hype that he brung. At the same time, he kind of looked like a cheerleader. And here's what I mean by that. I said this before we got copyrighted off of the Hype with the Champ podcast thing. Nick Sirianni is taking notes on what happened in that last Super Bowl where we choked a 10-point lead and then ultimately lost the game and they scored like a bunch of fourth quarter points. As much as we want to, blame the field, blame the refs, blame whatever circumstance that happened in that game, we did choke it. Yes, we have to take some accountability there. This is the type of stuff that you won't hear from Chiefs fans when they lose the Super Bowl. And I said when. We are a much better version of we are a little bit of a better version than the 2022 Eagles. I'm not going to say by much because that Eagles team still led the league in sacks, but couldn't come up with one that night. That's how you could tell. That's all you need to know about what type of coordinator Jonathan Gannon was. Terrible at adjustments. Couldn't get a sack. So you're going to keep coming at guys with just one. You're just going to keep coming at Mahomes with just 4 guys. I mean, you got to mix it up with some blitzes, bro. You got to figure out a way to throw off the Chiefs at least a little bit. If you can't get to the quarterback, at least make him throw some, interceptions or make some incompletions or something. Throw off his timing. Oh, yeah, I loved it. Thank you for sending me that. I should make that a clip, but YouTube is on some bullshit. Get those Swifties out of my face. I don't want to see that. I want to see that skinny ass piece of Popeye chicken, Tamer Swift, cry. Tamer Smith. That's an interesting nickname. I'm not going to say it's funny, but okay. I want to see her cry too. I'm pretty sure you meant to say Taylor though. Let's see. Our defense was fraudulent 2 years ago. Yes, it was. It showed us a lot of good in the regular season and the 2 post season games, leading up to the Super Bowl. But when it really mattered, we did choke. I will say this. Let's see. Whereyahidin? What hard liquor should I go for in the Super Bowl? Crown Royal, Tito's Vodka, Cognac, Rum, Stella Rose, 1800, Jose Cuervo. Go for a bottle of Jack because my grandpa is up there in heaven and I would like for you to have a word with him. Give us some prayers for this Eagles Super Bowl. So, and plus that's something that I drank on a live stream after that depressing ass Super Bowl 57 video, not video, but Super Bowl. EC1 and Big D were definitely there for that live stream. Oh, and Slitta too. Slitta's hating ass. Let's talk about Slitta for a quick second. He has decided to Just simply unsubscribe from 99.8% of the Eagles fans because we're all annoying, we're all loud. Oh, and this includes me too. I'm no exception, even though I'm the best friend and all that stuff. But he's decided to unsubscribe from all the annoying Eagles fans because we're annoying, we're loud, obnoxious, all the things that you normally hear from people who act snowflake, people who are snowflake. I literally said, dude, you're snowflake. He was like, don't do this to me. Don't say that about me. I'm like, yeah, what do you expect? You are acting like a snowflake. And I meant that in a metaphor kind of way too. But dude. And then he said, I'm not going to watch any Eagle content for 2 weeks. I'm like, all right, I'm going to treat you the exact same way, except I'm not going to unsubscribe from you because I'm actually a best friend. Okay? That's cool. That's cool. I'm going to stay a loyalist to Slitta, but just know, as far as these 2 weeks coming up, I won't say a word about you. I won't say anything to you about the game itself. If it's personal life, fine. We'll talk. Just we're in a little bit of a beef for these next 2 weeks because you're a hating ass nigga. I literally got timed out because I was typing in capital letters and I couldn't hear shit that he was saying. He was like, yo, don't type in capital letters. I'm like, I can't even hear this guy. I'm at a loud ass Eagles bar. And he timed me out for that shit. That was horrible. I think Drake got his Illuminati buddies to get Kendrick canceled from the... I don't believe that shit. Jack Daniels, which one? I like the Tennessee honey. Very dope. I say go for it. I like honey. Bro, you should hit the count. You should hit the conch if the Eagles win it all. Is that a SpongeBob reference? He can be sometimes, especially when he wants his way with certain type of things. He's like a sports narcissist in a sense. Yeah, Big D, Hollywood and liberal will try to get in the way. Kendrick Lamar is not getting canceled for the Super Bowl. Y'all not doing this to me tonight. Getting timed out for typing capital letters sound like some liberal shit. Yeah, some shit that narcissists do. Hey, you're typing in capital letters. That doesn't mean shit to me. It doesn't mean shit to me. And I'm not going to time you out. And I'm not going to unsubscribe from you, Jaguar man. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that to you. Good luck in the Super Bowl, Whereyahidin. Thank you so much, Bills Mafia. Oh, I love you, Bills Mafia. But as far as the rest of your fans who said I was wrong for saying that, oh my God, well, you shouldn't think that we're donating to the Ravens, because we're happy that Mark Andrews dropped the ball. I mean, I can think whatever the fuck I want. I think y'all are doing this out of spite. I think y'all are thanking the young man instead of actually supporting his cause. Yeah, you're supporting his cause financially, but are you really, really buying into his program that supports diabetes for children? Diabetes for children. Your fan base is fucked up. And I'm sorry that you have to suffer because of your fucking fan base, but that was karma. Losing to the Chiefs was karma, and I hate the Chiefs. And we're going to show you how to beat their ass. But good luck to you, Bills, next season, especially you, Bills Mafia. I'm not wishing the Bills good luck. I'm wishing you good luck for your team. If you win it all, fine. Fine. I have nothing against you. It's just your fans just acting like assholes trying to tell me what's right. Like I can think whatever the fuck I want to. You got to be fucking kidding me. All right. Let's say what's up to the girlfriend.
Hey, can I holler? Can I holler at you? Can I holler at you? Can I holler at you? What's wrong with you?
Maybe not, but we got no evidence. I mean, Why would you put something out there if you don't have any evidence? Okay. Let's see. When we win the Super Bowl, I am making plans on coming to Philadelphia for the parade. Excellent. Man, make sure you go early. I want to say I left Reese's house at about, I want to say, well, we all left the house at about what, 5 in the morning. We got there at about, I want to say 5:30. The all types of streets were packed with cars. It was like every sidewalk had cars on it. If you can't park in front of a hydrant, that's a fire hazard. For those who don't know, that's illegal. Make sure you get a parking spot as early as you possibly can. Park it in a neighborhood where you can go and it won't be towed. Just make sure you get out there early because there is literally hundreds and thousands of people already there at 6 in the morning. There's people camping out at the freaking art museum. But we can't think about this yet. We got some business to take care of. We got some business to take care of before we think about all of that. No excuses, man. I had the Chiefs winning, man. I didn't donate shit. I hope the Eagles kick their ass. Some of the Bills fans are assholes, though. I can't argue there. Now, I'm not saying all of the Bills fans are awful. Just some of the disgusting behavior. I'm looking at it like, the post that, Sports Center put up, about, $32,000 being donated to Mark Andrews. I literally put that question up. I was like, are they really doing this out of the kindness of their heart and for the cause of Mark Andrews is the cause, which is diabetes for children, or are they doing this out of spite? Are they doing this to thank Mark Andrews for dropping the football, that 2-point conversion? I put that question up. I literally raised that question. I was like, how many Bills fans are going to come out and say that I'm wrong for saying this? And here come a whole bunch of Bills fans talking shit like, yo, where you hiding? You can't be saying shit like this. An Eagles fan would say this. Y'all don't deserve shit, Eagles fans. It was crazy. They were all up in their feelings. They're acting like a bunch of Karens. All over a question, a slight disagreement. I hope the Eagles win. Yeah, you've been rooting against the Eagles for the last 3 weeks. I got to call you out on your shit. It's about time. It's about time. I'm just saying. I'm going out at 4 in the morning, probably. Yeah. I don't know if I want to go to this parade. I got a lot of my life to think about. I don't know if I want to go to the parade this time. I did make it to the first one. I live 3 hours north of Philly, near Scranton, which is where The Office was filmed. Scranton, Pennsylvania. I'll probably leave 2 days before. Oh man, excellent. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, man. We do have business to take care of. Nah. Nah, don't be sorry now. You know who should be sorry? Mr. Ron Effect for saying sorry in advance to the cockroaches for thinking that they could beat us. I said, man, like the cockroaches are literally coming into our house. We're not losing this thing, knowing the stakes. We're built. Yeah, I know. I love you. I love you, bud. Come on, man. Like, how could you go against the Eagles 3 times this postseason? And then once you see the Chiefs, oh, no. I don't want the Chiefs to three-peat. All of a sudden, you want to root for the Eagles. Like, come on, man. Anyways, hopefully some brethren of mine Hopefully, some of my brethren from the clubs will be around. You'll probably get to meet them. I hope so, man. I hope so. Oh yeah, we were talking about Ron Effect. He literally made. Well, you saw my freaking my hype video before the Washington game, and you saw what Ron Effect had to say, apologizing to Washington in advance because he thought that Washington would beat us. I'm like, man, are you kidding me? Jaden Daniels is not that special. He's a Cinderella story. He's good for rookie. He's very good for a rookie. One of the most outstanding rookies we've ever seen in our lifetime. But let's not get it twisted. He's not going to go up against a brick wall and fucking beat us, especially if Jalen Hurts is starting the entire game. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? You stupid motherfuckers, all of you, including the girlfriend who picked Washington to win this game. All you stupid motherfuckers. How? Where you hiding? Nah, I'm not going to talk shit like that. I'm going to take it easy on the girlfriend. I'm not going to call you a stupid motherfucker. But however, you stupid motherfuckers that ain't my girlfriend, y'all got to get this work. Y'all are stupid as fuck. You really think that Washington was going to come into our house? Ooh, feel like Pinky from Friday. Next Friday. Whew. Say Washington going to beat us one more time. Say Washington going to beat us one more time. Tired of y'all motherfuckers. God. So sick of that Cinderella story. Jaden Daniels over Jalen Hurts. Fuck out of here. Kyle Pizzle isn't any better either. Yeah, he's rooting for the Eagles to lose too. He actually, the lesser of two evils, he was actually hoping. I'm not going to say he was rooting for Washington, but he was hoping that Washington would win because he knew they were the weaker team. He knew they were weaker. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Hey, my man. Wait, is that a fucking... Oh, boy. That better not be a fucking... I'm a little worried because I really hope that's not a freaking troll account. The Whereyahidin account. I really hope that... Or the Miss Hayden account. Like, I really hope that is not a fucking troll account or anything. But anyways, Craig Jackman, thank you. We avenged you. Oh, you really changed your name? Oh, how sweet of you. Okay. I know the Lions lost. I'm sorry. You had to lose to those horrible cockroaches. We would have beat your ass the next week anyway. But someday, Lions. I hate that the Lions are out. Yeah. Oh my God. I got a Helga laugh for that shit. I think I really did want the Lions to win that game. Not going to lie. I would have loved to go up to Detroit and show the Redskins how to beat them. But since the Redskins beat them, we had to play the role of avenging the Lions instead of showing the Redskins how to beat them. So, Jared Goff is not that special. He really isn't. For real, especially the turnovers. Hey, you want that Helga laugh again? But guess what, But guess what, Detroit? Justice was served.
Justice has been done.
Now we're gonna be out for the real justice. We're gonna be out for all the marbles. We're gonna be out for the big enchilada, bro. I am so excited. I'm so excited. 11 days away, we are gonna be the champions. This Super Bowl right here means so much to me. This one right here. A little later this week, I am going to be having a conversation, you know, a little bit of a spiritual conversation with 31-year-old Whereyahidin. What was going through his head that day? It was a tragic ending to that Super Bowl, and something I'll never forget. You know, y'all see me cry on the video or whatever, but it's a tough thing to go back to, and I want to take a time to revisit that Whereyahidin and tell him that, hey, we made it back to the Super Bowl this time. We're going to finish the job this time. Now, I might see him again. I might spiritually see him again and just be like, hey, we won this for you. You can finally rest in peace. 31-year-old, Whereyahidin, 2022, Whereyahidin, you can finally rest in peace after the Kansas City Chiefs had a cheat to take that away from you. It's kind of like a spiritual thing for me. Like, I really feel like a spiritual connection there. Really, man, like, it's really hard to describe, like, right now. Like, man. That Tampa Bay, man, fuck Tampa Bay. Well, I actually am glad they lost. Let's see. Morris was never getting fired. Nah, Slater won't admit that because he's such a sports narcissist. I'm not shitting on you, Slater, but you're acting like a snowflake right now. He's doing another live. I said, yeah, bruh. The Slater, I'm sorry, not Slater. I'm not thinking about Slater right now. The live stream that me and EC1 hosted earlier, like I want to say an hour earlier, it got copyrighted and booted off of YouTube. So whatever, it stopped. I'm glad we ain't go to the playoffs because they would have humiliated us. Let's see. Oh, Washington. I mean, you didn't lose to Washington by that much. I'm pretty sure you would have been a little bit competitive. Man. Oh yeah, I was talking about that in the live stream earlier. I guess to kind of give my thoughts on it, since EC1 gave us his "Who gives a fuck what he thinks" type of vibe there. How I feel about it is, I mean, I really feel like this dude kind of learned his lesson after we fucking gave him the work our fans did. You know, the crying memes of him crying in the Super Bowl. You got to understand, this is the Super Bowl. People cry about the Super Bowl. Fans, players, I don't care who you are. I cried at the Super Bowl like 2 years ago. 2 years ago. It's a very personal thing. It's a very personal thing. Like, this is what we root for every fucking Sunday. Every fucking week we watch our teams get to that ultimate goal and win it. I swear to God, they take this shit from us. The Chiefs cannot take it away from us this time. We have a better defensive coordinator. We have a better defensive coordinator. The offense, I want to say, not much better from the 2022, but still better. Still better. Wide receivers just as good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to say the offense is completely better too. All across the board. I mean, would you rather have Quez Watkins or Johan Dotson? So it was an Eagles video. It was unscripted. I'm sure you guys know the title of that or whatever. But we got copyrighted for that, showing damn near the entire clip of it. We showed like at least half of it from what I remember. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not here to talk about Slater, just vibing. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Slater much more in this live stream anyway because I'm going on a Slater strike for 2 weeks. I'm not watching this video for 2 weeks since he want to unsubscribe and fucking, not watch Eagles content for 2 weeks. Yeah, but our defense sucks. Yeah, you can't get no sacks, as you've mentioned. She's obviously referring to the Falcons. They were showing the highlights from the Cockroaches game, William. Let's see. What's going on, AIP? The first victim of the playoffs for them Buckeyes. Ha 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 ha! Where you hiding, AIP? Ha 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 ha! We are the champions, my friends. You can't copyright me for singing, YouTube. People ain't watching it because it's the same old shit. I mean, it's football at the end of the day. Are you an NFL fan or not? People who boycott these games, they aren't real fans of the NFL. It's just like they're just boycotting because their teams didn't even make the playoffs or didn't even make it as far as they wanted to. It's just they just fucking boycott for stupid ass reasons. Now I understand, from Big D's perspective. But fans who say they refuse to watch the Super Bowl, you can't say you're a fan of an NFL. You can't say you're a fan of the NFL if you're saying shit like that. History is being made in the Super Bowl, whether you like it or not. Whether you like the team or not, history is being made. Y'all not losing. Y'all got Saquon, AJ, Devontae Smith, and all the other weapons that she can't remember. Appreciate that, Miss Hayden. Yeah. Yes, sir. OHIO. That's right. Hey, Fizz, I just want you to know that three-peats in the NFL do not exist. And that will be a curse that will live on forever. Now, speaking of the Falcons, we do have a Falcons fan in here. I want to talk about this Kirk Cousins curse. There's a curse that has plagued the league for, I don't know, his entire career. Kirk Cousins, if you lose to Kirk Cousins if you lose to Kirk Cousins in the regular season, I'll say it like this. If you lose to him in the regular season game, you will not win the Super Bowl. That's pretty much the curse that has been plaguing teams for years and is still undefeated like Father Time. I'm not in much room to talk. I'd be boycotting if the Eagles weren't in. Oh, I mean, you're being real there. You're being real there. And I didn't mean to call you out or anything. I hope you didn't take that against me or anything. I wish tomorrow was right. Nigga, I wish tomorrow was the Super Bowl. I'm ready to get it over with, bro. As much as I would love to get paid right now from my job, nah, I can't wish for Friday right now. I would rather just go a little bit further, just go into the Super Bowl. I really also can't wait for the Super Bowl to just end. I really can't wait for the off season, bro. Like, there's so much things in life that I just want to get done, and football is kind of hindering it just a little bit. I'm pretty sure Big D knows where I'm going with this, but I'm not going to say it on, live, obviously. It's got a lot of things to get done. I got a lot of jerseys to buy. Championship gear. We need some championship gear. We're trying to win a Super Bowl, god damn it. We beat Tom Brady in the fucking Super Bowl. We can do it to his son. Patrick Mahomes. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Nick Sirianni took some notes from the last time. We can do this. Tampa lost to us twice, yet you let them make the playoffs. Kirk Cousins' curse is fake. I don't know. I definitely don't know. That curse is still alive and undefeated. And we're going to break that curse right now. We're going to break that curse. So tell your bitch to let her hair down. Fuck shit, cows. Nah, I'm just playing. Let's see. He said, fuck David Slitta. He's just mad because the Eagles were in the Super Bowl and the Falcons didn't make the postseason. All he has is that week 2. Thank you. I'm not going to say fuck you, Slitta, or anything like that. You know, it's a slight misunderstanding because he want to time niggas out for fucking... I explained myself already. I'm watching it no matter who is in it. As long as the Eagles beat them, I'm bust out laughing. Yeah, get your laugh on, Shouty. Get your laugh on. We're about to spank this team. Fuck Patrick Mahomes. I got that from Master at Work, obviously. Broncos had the Chiefs beat in Arrowhead. Had it not been for that block. Oh, my God. They get by. They just get by. They barely get by in most of these games. You can't tell me they deserve to actually be a 1.5 point favorite. We've been more consistent. You can't tell me they should be the favorites, but that's okay. Every time we're the favorites, we lose the Super Bowl. Every time we're the favorites. We were the favorites the last time we played in the Super Bowl. I think we were favored by 2 points, just 2 points. Or maybe a point or two. I don't know. We weren't favored by much. We weren't favored by anything crazy like 3 or anything. You said, welcome to the good side. The Chiefs must lose. Yeah, they do. You know, kind of looking back on it, I do wish the Niners would have won. Yeah, I also need my law firm to do their job this week. We can't let the referees interfere with this game. So, excuse me. So I'm calling for my team, my sports law firm, to void any transaction of them being paid by these players, by these coaches, anything affiliated with the Chiefs, because you know the Eagles are going to do the right thing. They're not going to pay out these referees. And then Bones, the Giants fan, the bitter Giants fan that he is, he's going to have his law firm try to stop us from reaching out to these referees so the referees can keep getting paid off by the fucking Chiefs. Make sure they win their Super Bowl and they get their 3-peat. We don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen. So my law firm, the Whereyahidin Justice League, the justice system that provides justice for the good people of Philadelphia. I'm going to make sure my team gets to work. I'm going to make sure my team is not getting hoed out of another Super Bowl. I'm going to make sure that I'm not the one crying and suffering. Our fans are not out here crying and suffering. My law firm is about to get to work and serve some justice. Justice. I want a ring, goddammit. I want Big D out here to ride off into the sunset if he doesn't want to talk about sports anymore or make that his main thing. I want this for a lot of Eagles fans. I want that revenge. And you know what else I want it for? For all those people that have cracked jokes about me crying for that fucking Super Bowl. that I wanted so bad that we lost by 3. We got called for a bullshit holding penalty. And y'all want to look at me like, oh, well, Whereyahidin's gay because he had some man from behind hug him from behind. He's gay for crying. He's a wimp for fucking crying. I want this ring. You know how bad I want this shit? I don't want the NFL to win at this. I don't want the referees to control this game. Especially not in the last 2 minutes of the game, where it's the most important and the game is fucking crunch time and it's close. I want this Super Bowl won by the Eagles, fair and square, because I know if the Chiefs win it, there's going to be some ho shit involved. I don't want any ho shit involved in any point of this game. I want a fairly called game. Call the right calls, refs. Lions should have won a Super Bowl last year. Yeah, they should have made it, first of all. I mean, that's a wild thing to say considering they were a game away from the Super Bowl. You're going to say that they should have won it last year. To each their own. My lady luck will kick in on the Super Bowl. Yes, ma'am. We're going to need that. For a second, I thought you were talking about the Falcons being in the Super Bowl for a second. And did I really just put myself off of the stream? Really? I want this win. I want this win. Chiefs fans will be crying this time. You and your Eagles brethren will get the last laugh. Big D and RPF will get satisfaction this time. And maybe, just maybe, they'll finally start to open up to Jalen Hurts. And they could talk, a little bit better about that fumble. Instead of them just being like, it's Jalen Hurts' fault, or whatever. They'll just be like, okay, well, at least he made up for it by getting a ring. But that Super Bowl still hurts. But at least they sweetened it up by winning us another one. And against that fat ass, Andy Reid. We have to talk about Andy Reid in this one because he is a man that I clearly hate. Now, I want to say my brother and I, well, not I specifically, but I actually had to chime in on this. But my brother put out a comment that he said that Andy Reid is accepted by us in Philadelphia. No, the fuck he's not. No, the fuck he's not. No, the fuck he's not. He's not accepted in Philadelphia. This man has been a cock teaser for 14 years, getting us to 4 consecutive NFC Championship games, 5 in total, losing 3 in a row as far as those NFC Championship games go, finally getting there on the 4th try of the Super Bowl, and then losing that one. And then the 5th time he goes to the NFC Championship game, he loses 1-4 in fucking NFC Championship games. But as soon as he goes to Kansas City, he finds success. Well, it took him a while. It took him I want to say 4 or 5 years to get success because he actually had to work with Alex Smith for a while. And then Patrick Mahomes came along, I want to say 4 seasons later. He got to Kansas City in 2013. He didn't get Mahomes until 2017, but he sat behind Alex Smith. Oh my God, what's good, EC1? I'm watching a new Lord Bruns. Nah, you're going to get me fucking copyrighted, my nigga. Nah, I had to learn from that last live stream. Nah, I learned my lesson, and I wasn't even the one hosting. I I just share your stream out to my platform, just so you'll know. I wasn't the one hosting, but we gotta beat Andy Reid. We gotta beat Andy Reid. Like, he's teased us for so many years. Yeah, it was the NFL who copyright. Man, the NFL. I fucking hate y'all niggas. I fucking hate y'all niggas, man. Y'all want support and money. Y'all want us to buy your merchandise, and y'all want more money. Y'all want to put shit out on Prime TV, and y'all want more money. How much money does a nigga need? And then when we actually show your shit on fucking YouTube, we can't do it. Y'all have so many y'all are some sleazy motherfuckers. Y'all want everything your way. I wonder how strong the boycott is going to be. What if this is like the worst, the lowest viewed Super Bowl ever? Ugh. Fucking. I'm able to go live. Super Friends sent you blink. Blink. It was Roger Goodell who cut. Fucking bitch. I hate him. Can't wait for him to die. Ugh. Yeah, I fucking said it. The Cowboys are afraid. The Cowboys fans are afraid to say that, oh, I really want the. Even Cowboys fans are like, oh my God, well, I really want Jerry Jones to, I'm gonna say it for you. Like, y'all want fucking Jerry Jones to die. That's how I feel about Roger Goodell right now. Yeah, we're definitely good tomorrow, man. I'm off tomorrow. So we got plenty of time tomorrow, whenever you would like to talk to the good people in the chat. I only miss one Andy Reid artist choke season. I only missed 99 when he was first joined in, when he first got hired by the team. Mr. Jarrell, I'm back. I had to vent my frustrations about my Broncos' depleted coaching staff. Hey, you and AFIZ both, man. I'm pretty sure, yeah, y'all exceeded expectations, yes. But I'm pretty sure you would have liked to go a little bit further. I think you could have beat the Bills. You had them for a half. You were close. You just didn't have enough weapons. And, you weren't built for 60 minutes. Y'all seem like a 30-minute team to me. Get your team to be more built for fucking 60 minutes on some cop pizzle shit. Amazon Prime is a joke. I'm not paying nearly $15 a month just to watch 2 games for 1 week. Just to watch 1 game a week. That's what you meant to say. All right. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Well, I mean, that's one of the reasons you could order Amazon Prime, and this is how they get you. Yeah, sure. You're going to be paying for 1 game, every week, but they're going to try to, sugarcoat it and just try to sprinkle all the other shit in there. Like, I don't know what they have on TV nowadays that they would put on Amazon Prime, but they would sprinkle those type of shows in there just to be like, hey, we're going to promote our NFL shit, but we're going to sprinkle some, kind of, really sweeten up the offer. It's terrible. Be glad y'all missed 99. It was horrid. Yeah. It wasn't much better than the last year of Ray Rhodes. That's the year we went 3-13. And then Andy Reid's first season here, we went 5-11, but we were on the rise. Donovan McNabb didn't really start that much of the season because, he was backing up guys like Doug Peterson and fucking, I think his name was Coy Detmer. It's either Coy or Ty. I always confuse the two. Is Coy or Ty Detmer? I think it was Coy. But anyways. LB user salt shaker. LB user salt shaker. Love it. Yeah. On the NFC. Oh, shit. You know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. Let's do it. NFC East Super Friends. Let's do this. I don't give a fuck anymore. So we're gonna whatever to the copyright shit. Are they live now? Having the time of our lives. Ooh, see that girl. Watch her sing, singing, dancing queen. Oh, it's a 14-minute. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's a video. Yeah, I understand. All right, let's do it. Let's react to it, y'all. I'm probably gonna get the ads too because YouTube is some sensitive pricks.
Whew. Oh, man. Ass a little still sore from Sunday. Leather belt and ass will do that to you. Rawhide. I ain't had one of those since I was a little teeny tiny tot. What's going on? It's your man Louis T. Here on behalf of the NFC East Super Friends. Whew. Ass a little still sore.
All right, hold on, EC1. So I'm gonna go through. Okay. So videos. Out of these four, oh wait, is it the one that's like 35 minutes ago? Let's go into that one.
You man.
Oh, like LB.
You
LB, hypothetical.
Oh, you mad? Oh, you big mad?
You man.
Oh, like LB.
You
LB,
big
hypothetical.
That's the type of rhetoric that I was dealing with on the last stream when it was basically a 1v3. You know what I'm saying? A 1v3. I get called delusional all the time. I get called delusional, this and that. And I sit there because I know at the end of the day that I'm also the only one that's getting called Crystal Ball Brunson. Because a lot of the things I say come to fruition, you think that's by mistake, don't you, Lou? You think that's by mistake. We're not going to sit here and let you take the road that you taken after that belt the ass, because that wasn't really belt the ass, my good friend.
Oh my God.
That wasn't belt the ass. That was being whipped in the field. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do to a toddler that's disobedient. What we did to y'all. You know what I mean? We beat y'all to submission. And it's a lot of things you said leading up to this game. First of all, before we get into the thing, wait. Let's get a little salt on fries.
Oh my God.
A little salt on fries from that last video that is salty over there. I got a Super Bowl to be managing. I ain't got time to be dealing with no salt. All that salt you got over there in Commander Land. I ain't got time for that salt, Lou. I ain't got time for it. Now let me give you the order of operations as the owner. See, you always wanted to be the manager. The manager. You aspired to be a manager. That's the difference between y'all and us. I knew we was going to be the owners. I knew it. We are the owners. So let me tell you how this go from an ownership standpoint, man. When you lose and get belt the ass, nobody want to see you. So why you worrying about what I do when y'all when we lose? Lets me know that you've never been in this position before. Lets me know that this is new to you. Who wants to see the loser?
That's right.
Everybody wants to see the winner take a victory lap. Yeah. Did you see the comment section from the last video? They think you salty. Nobody was. Listen, if this was about what the loser got to say, if the loser wanted to drop a personal video, Bad Dog would be up here every week.
Hey, yo, we always find a way to go at the Giants fans. This is hilarious.
Bad Dog would be up here every week if this was about people wanting to hear what the loser got to say. Nobody wants to hear from the loser. You should know that. You've been losing for 35 years up until this season. You've been losing for 35 years up until this season, and I'm sorry that your best season you had since you was 8 years old ended in a belt-to-ass whipping that catapulted the Philadelphia Eagles to Super Bowl 59. I'm sorry, but it's a lot of stuff.
They always say it always gets worse before it gets better.
You said that made it so you had to come back here and face the music. You had no choice but to be back here. You had no choice, Lou. You said that y'all were the better coached unit. That's what you said. I'm going to give you one reason why y'all not the better coached unit. Y'all not the better coached unit when you even just look at the first drive y'all had. That's what good coaches do. Take an 18-play drive and only get 3 out of it after you went for 2 fourth down.
Nigga, we had a touchdown on our first play. Y'all had to settle for a measly fucking field goal. 18 plays. Y'all converted 4th downs twice. Y'all were converting 3rd downs every single. Which one, bro? Talk to him, Brunson.
Then you face with another 4th and short, and you just take the points. You take the points. What was you scared of? What was you scared of? You take the points. You take 3 after 18-play drive. You could have not got it and let us start from a short field position. Instead, you kick it off. We get reasonable field position, and then Saquon take it to the crib on the first play from scrimmage.
Damn shame.
On the Eagles' first offensive play from scrimmage, Saquon take it to the crib. You were already out-coached. On our first offensive play from scrimmage, already out-coached. You thought it was going to be a tight game. I said it was going to be a blowout.
I did too.
We got a good team.
That's right.
We got a good team.
So it shouldn't be close then. It shouldn't be close then.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is going to be close.
Okay. Then it shouldn't be close.
It wasn't going to be close. Bad Dog asked me why. Why do you think that, LB? Because y'all can't stop the run. Will Shipley damn near had 80 yards rushing on y'all and a touchdown.
Yep.
Jalen Hurts ran when he wanted at times. He did. He did. And you know the most ironic thing about the Philadelphia Eagles victory, Lou, this is the most ironic thing. You are blaming a large part of y'all ass kicking on turnovers. You are blaming a large part of this ass kicking on turnovers, Lou. After you said we beat y'all and we had 5 turnovers. You glorified winning with turnovers, right? Right? So why didn't you do it again? If you turn the ball over 5 times against Jalen Hurts is able to sustain drives. That's the bottom line. It don't matter if you got the number 1 defense, the number -9 defense. If you can't get nothing done with the offense and teams have time to figure out your defense, they're going to be able to make something shake rather sooner than later. That's just how the game flow. So we're not making no excuses for the last game. But
that's false.
It's false. Okay.
If your defense is as good as you say it is, I don't give a shit how many times I turn the ball over or how many times you don't score. If my defense is that good, you shouldn't be scoring anyway, so it don't matter.
You turned the ball over 4 times. Why didn't you win again, Lou? Now,
he's calling out hypocrisy.
I'll walk you into this one. You didn't win again because Jalen Hurts played. Ding, 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 ding. The salt is choking me. We didn't win this time because Jalen Hurts played. I tried to drill that in your head, but you wanted to be the smart guy. Why does Jalen Hurts playing matter to the turnover battle in this particular conversation?
Because he has more control. Like, Kenny Pickett is not able to sustain drives. Jalen Hurts is. That's how important it is. Like, you saw how we kept Jaden Daniels off the field. Even when he got on the field, he was turning the ball. Yeah, sure. We're more able to capitalize off of turnovers with Jalen Hurts in there as opposed to Kenny Pickett. I mean, come on now.
Lou, is because Jalen Hurts turned those 4 turnovers into 28 points. Kenny Pickett turned them into 9. He turned 3 turnovers into 9 points. Now, what's the difference between Kenny Pickett and Jalen Hurts? One is able to sustain drives. I knew y'all.
What was I saying, folks?
Was going to get blown out. I'm going to tell you why. Because to y'all not a team that turned the ball over, right? What y'all got? 17 turnovers on the season or something like that. 10 of them was to the Philadelphia Eagles. To y'all don't turn the ball over. But to us, y'all turn over machines. You see, in our locker room, Lou, and this is why I believe we're a better coach football team. In our locker room, was posted in the locker.
Ooh, eagle claw, elbow locked, body ball boundary, wrist lock, wrist above elbow. There you go.
The room is how to punch a ball out, getting fumbles, causing fumbles. Those are principles we live by in the locker room. In the locker room. We teach that. So stop running around here saying you shot yourself in the foot. We caused those things to happen. We caused them to happen. You said a lot of stuff that just wasn't true. I sat back and let you do it. You worried about me coming back to the fold to have a response video off a game we lost when our quarterback got injured? No, have your victory lap, brother. I let you have yours.
He was going to kill a couple Commanders, but they did it to themselves. Suicidal thoughts? Man, he didn't even need Lord Brunson's help.
I let you have yours. What I got to come back? It's no music for me to face because y'all regular season win didn't put you in first place in a division, didn't help you win a division. It didn't do anything. It didn't change our season. It didn't change anything for us. Obviously, we're in the Super Bowl. You're in Cancun. Umbrella and drink. Some salt and fries. Umbrella and drink in Cancun in your cabana. Commanders Nation, stop blaming the turnovers. Because y'all won with 5 of them. What was the difference this time? Remember, you got 5 on it. Well, we put 55 on it. Ooh. We put 55 on your head. Ooh. 55 on it. 55 on it. I'm the only one that I know of that bet a win plus 17. I'm the only one that I know. I could talk like this because I put my money on it. I guaranteed the victory every single round this playoffs. I guaranteed. I'm on video, man. Guaranteeing victory against the Packers, guaranteeing victory against the Rams, guaranteeing victory against the Commanders.
Yep, I'm the same way, except, obviously I'm a smaller Joe. Don't stop me, though. It don't stop me, though. Hey, Brunson, talk your shit.
Guarantee. Talking about y'all got 5 on it. Y'all got 55 put on your head, man. The way you and your fan base been talking all week, y'all don't deserve no pity party. Y'all blaming the refs. Y'all blaming everything else, man. The refs, that's what y'all reduced to blaming the referees? Y'all blaming the refs? Y'all just wasn't the better football team. And stop saying that y'all had the undermanned roster. Stop saying that y'all had the second best offseason out of everybody besides the Philadelphia Eagles last year. Do we got to go now down the list of high profile, high draft picks that y'all signed last year? Do we got to do it? Jeremy Chin, Bobby Wagner, a Hall of Famer, Zach Ertz, one of the best tight ends the last 15 years in the National Football League, was y'all best player on offense. What are we talking about? Marshawn Lattimore, Then you got a coach that brought his influence in from Dallas. Yeah, this AMG mode right here. Then you got a coach that brought his influence in from Dallas who brought additional players over who contributed. Fowler he contributed. De'Ami Brown, high draft pick. He contributed this playoff run. Nobody had a better offseason than you guys besides us.
Right.
So the roster pity party not going to cut it. Either you feel like you should have been there or you feel like you shouldn't have been there. I'm going to tell you one thing about y'all season, though, Commanders Nation. This one thing y'all got to understand. Y'all had a good season. But do it feel like it after you got your ass kicked the way it got? Do it feel like after you got your back beat in the way it got beat in?
That's why we felt like it was important to get that 50 burger put on your heads. After all the cocky fucking bullshit. The Eagles saw this too. The bullshit by the referees fucking kicking Jalen Hurts and CJ Gardner-Johnson out of the game. Y'all saw this. We were even gifted 5 turnovers. Yeah. So when we were gifted 5 turnovers, like, we literally got like 9 points out of he already explained it, like, we literally got 9 points off of those 5 turnovers. That's it. Well, with Kenny Pickett in the game. Off of 3 of those turnovers, we got 9 points. But still, he can't sustain a drive like Jalen Hurts can. You see, it does wonders. It's a wonderful feeling knowing that a starting quarterback can start the entire game, and what that can do to an entire Redskins offense, bro, and defense. It impacts all of them.
You got to look at that whole season different because y'all ain't really played no real killers.
Hell yeah.
Y'all ain't played no real killers.
Hell yeah.
Y'all ain't played no real killers. You ain't beat Pittsburgh. You ain't beat Baltimore.
Nope.
You ain't played no real killers.
Nope.
You ain't played no real killers. The only win you got over a prominent team is an asterisk when Jalen Hurts got hurt in the first quarter of a game.
Thank you.
That's what you can hang your hat on. So use that as some building blocks. You got a cool little rookie. But we sent him home packing too. Yep. You and the rest of the Commanders fan base was talking wild spicy. But you know what, Lou? You didn't have to come here. And say your piece. You had to, Lou. It was mandatory. You knew you had to because of the magnitude of the game. The magnitude of the game says you got to come here and admit defeat. We ended your season. You did nothing to us last time you seen us in the regular season. Salt on them fries, man. All them excuses. Get to the drawing board, ice up, do better next year, man. Fly goes fly. See us in New Orleans. Turn the TV on. See us win our second joint. Don't be like that.
Or you can be salty. This turn the TV off. Yeah. my guy, Lord Brunson, bro. He just goes on and on about the facts. I love my guy, Lord Brunson. LB is a beast, bro. Confident and has every right to be. I love Lord Brunson, bro. LB is a beast. Yes, sir. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. Man, but hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button on your way out if you haven't. Let's keep this train rolling. We got 11 more days until... Oh, wait. It's almost midnight. We might as well say 10. I'm going to be live with EC1 again tomorrow. We're going to give this Hide with the Champ podcast thing another shot. Hopefully, YouTube does not do any bullshit when it's on. Try to copyright our shit. Lucky they didn't copyright that shit. But, anyways, I'll see you tomorrow, EC1, and I'll see everybody tomorrow as well. Catch y'all later.